It was a regular old day at school.
I love it already.
And the good, prim and proper, quiet, straight A, award-winning grade 7 student that I was got up from my desk, as per my teacher's request, to join the rest of the students in line to head to an assembly. Fast forward 5 minutes. I had a substitute teacher standing 3 inches away from my face yelling, "You're not tough."
Oh,
What transpired within those 5 minutes?
Oh my gosh.
So you were leaving an assembly. Sorry, you were going to get in line to enter the assembly, and then 5 minutes later.
I was in class.
5 minutes later.
I was in class, and the teacher said, "Get in line for the assembly," and they went by like rows. When it was my turn to go up, I got up, I went in the line, and then 5 minutes later, a substitute teacher, or she was like a teacher's aide or some girl, was yelling in my face over and over again, "You're not tough! You're not tough! You're not," just like that, over and over again.
So
"You're not
first of
tough."
all,
Sorry, wait, the inflection was, "You're not tough! You're not tough!" And I was
It's
just
mad
like,
cadence.
and her face, she literally was like that close. What
that
happened?
makes me livid.
That makes me livid.
Don't be screaming in children's faces.
Yeah, she definitely did
How
that.
dare she?
And
But why did that happen?
I think that somebody in the line, a kid, said something and she thought it was you, and it actually wasn't you at all.
Oh.
Okay.
No?
Someone must have gotten into, like, you must have had like some sort of argument, and like the other person was like, you know, like this. I mean, this is, you know, back like only a few years ago, like the like bullying and stuff, like wasn't really wasn't. I mean, it was always addressed, I shouldn't say, but like proper. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is you got into a fight, and then the other teacher was actually like, "Stand up for yourself."
Okay.
And she's like, "You're not tough. You're not tough."
You're not tough.
So it's
yeah.
T60s notes.
Uh-huh.
You're not tough.
Okay.
Oh, not like putting him down, but being like,
Come
toughen
on.
up, bro.
Toughen up.
Oh, that's a good thing.
What's your guess?
I think you, without even really meaning to, like the teacher said something and then you just had some like offhand response that you weren't trying to be feisty, you weren't trying to be rude, but just the way that you said it and the way that you speak, like when somebody says some shit, you're just like, "You're done, whatever." And you said something to her and then she was like, "Excuse me," and you're like, "You heard me." Like, I said what I said, and then she's like, "Nah," because people don't like when kids tell them about themselves.
You know how he can't hide emotions on his face?
He can't
like,
at all.
Maybe that's it, like you give
But-
her some
but
like
he
dirty
can't at
face
all.
and
Yeah. I don't know. I just said DIZZ when he's little is different DIZZ now.
yeah, that's why he
DIZZ
Well,
when he-
you were
okay,
the
no, fair enough.
closest. You were the closest.
he had like a bow tie.
I didn't come for anybody. What happened was I got up and went into the line, and there was a other student who came and just literally just stood right in front of me. So like he budded me in the line, and I was just like, "Excuse me," I tapped him on his shoulder. He turned around, he was just like, "What?" N-word. And
No.
I was like, "What did you say?" And not like a "what did you say" to fight, but just like I was like baffled that he said this to me. And his response to me asking him what he said, he spit on me. And I laid him out. And the thing is, nobody thought, because I was really small, and nobody thought, and I was good, prim and proper, quiet, straight A award. I was not that guy at all. Like little tiny cardigan wearing, book carrying, and I laid him out, and the fight ended up in the hallway. And that teacher was not even in my class.
Yeah.
She was a substitute from another class. And once they broke everything up, she pulled me aside and she was just yelling in my face saying, "You're not tough."
Wow.
And didn't know the context of what had
Right.
happened. Long story short, I beat his ass and he got suspended.
Wow.
That's crazy.
He's the loser, but obviously, so the "you're not tough" wasn't about like masculinity, or it was just like because she didn't have the context.
She just saw a fight. She saw two boys rolling around. Sorry, nobody's rolling around. Let's be clear.
She saw me with my knee on his neck.
Exactly.
Like.
And then as they wrenched me off, and I was like breathing heavy because I was just in the fight, and I never got in a fight. She was just like yelling in my face, saying, "You're not tough," trying to like, just separate the situation and whatever.
What grade was this?
7.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Crazy.
That's
His
so sad.
ass got whooped.
No, but like just like still like
Yeah.
That happened a few times.
I know. I can imagine that.
Yeah, that
It's
happened a
just
few
it's terrible.
At first I was like, maybe like if it was a grade 2 or something, you know how sometimes kids say something without like knowing the meaning, but a grade 7?
No,
No, they
no,
know
legit adults.
what they're saying.
Well, I remember it vividly. But listen,
Clearly.
it is what it is, and clearly I am tough.
Hey.
Yay! Story number 2.
Story number 2. Okay.
Okay, story number 2.
Question.
Tell me what you think about me.
I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Okay. One day, little me and my older sister were singing and dancing joyously in front of the TV at a babysitter's house to a Disney VHS tape. After a while, we started to get hungry. We were scared to ask our mean old babysitter for food, so we spotted something in the corner of the room and decided to munch on that. Fast forward 20 minutes, me and my sister were rolling on the carpeted floor in agony and crying. What did the little angels eat?
This
Wow.
is
The little
it.
angels.
CNN.
Why are you eating? I love your
Toronto.
stories.
No, we spotted something in the corner
You
of
saw
the
something
room.
like, ooh, I want to eat that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like a crinkled up, like leftover McDonald's burger. Like it was the
Ew.
wrapping, and you're like, I wonder if there's like, and then there was like a little like pickle.
Yeah.
And
Why is he-
it had like moldy cheese on it, and you and your
Sound
sister were
effect.
How
like,
does the pickle sound again?
That's the worst. That is the worst.
Okay.
and then,
all right.
and then there was like pickle and like cheese juice. And
Cheese juice. That's disgusting.
And then fast forward 20 minutes, you guys are obviously hurling.
Okay.
That's gross. I think being the good little Jamaican children that you are, your babysitter was also Jamaican. It was jerk chicken that was in the corner. And because you cannot handle any amount of spice whatsoever, like in one little piece of black pepper, you're like, you definitely were like, I'm so hungry, I want to eat this. And then you put it in your mouth, and then for 20 minutes, it wasn't like 20 minutes later, it was like 20 minutes long of you guys writhing in agony, like, it's so spicy, I can't handle it.
Well, you
That's
know
what I think.
that I can handle pepper now, right?
You can.
You're much better now.
Yeah.
You are much better now.
He eats my
But
spicy food.
you weren't before, so I can
Yeah.
imagine as a kid,
Fair
you
enough.
had zero tolerance.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Solid guesses.
You saw like some like chips in the corner or things that weren't yours. It was probably like stale old food that was like meant to be thrown out because it was like ready to go for the garbage. And then that looks fresh. And then you guys ate it, and then it was like expired, and then you had no idea.
No, wait, I changed my answer. It was some food, I don't even care what the food was, but you weren't supposed to eat it. And then you got caught. And your good Jamaican babysitter, being what she is, gave you licks. She whoop your ass, and that's why you were in pain. Like, who told you to touch this food?
You know what? These were some solid, valiant efforts, but all three of y'all motherfuckers is wrong. We ate a whole jar of colorful Tums that we thought was candy. We thought it was candy. It was in this huge jar.
Ew, they're like chalky.
Tums, and they were colorful, and we were starving, and we were like, ooh, and then we just like ate the
Tums.
Tums, like
Well,
a
you didn't have
whole
heartburn.
jar of Tums.
We had to,
Oh my
And
god.
we were mashed up. Like we literally were like after we were just like
You were shitting blocks of chalk.
Oh,
rolling. We were rolling.
Oh my god.
On the
Were the
floor.
doctors?
No.
That is so gross.
So what was your poop like?
oh my god, good
Disgusting.
question.
No.
No, that's a
No,
good question.
don't even
You
answer
answered
that question.
Do you really think I remember
Yes.
Yes.
the consistency of
I
my
would
doo-doo?
remember.
And
Yes.
I don't remember. I just remember crying and clutching my ribs.
Clutching
and,
your pearls?
and being like I'm gonna dead, and then I did die, and it was like back to school the next day. So that was it.
Oh my god.
Ew.
I can't even. I
take
can't.
those
sucks.
Flintstone candies. Remember those?
Oh,
Those
but
are
never the
so
orange
sweet.
ones.
The vitamins?
Not orange. We used to have pink and purple.
Yeah, that's what I said. Never the orange one.
Never orange.
Never
We were like,
orange. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
That's it. So beat somebody up and then I ate a jar of Tums. Next.
I can't see nobody else. You and I'm loving life. Oh yes, it's some light to me. Yeah.